What's up, YouTube? I'm the Nerd Boy with Nerd Boy PCs, and today what I want to talk about is the CYSA Plus Cybersecurity Analyst Certification. I recently passed my Cybersecurity Analyst Certification, y'all. I recently passed it. October 5th, 2023, that's me, the day I passed my test. I'm extremely excited about it. I just want to give you guys, just some updates on what I did to pass the test, how I made it through, give you the study methods that I use, and just want to give you guys everything. I want to give you everything. Even the study guide, I used the CompTIA CYSA Plus study guide. I got that. I'm gonna drop it below for you all, so you can just click on it and just get right to work. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get my coffee in. Go ahead and make my coffee, and then I'm gonna give y'all all that information. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, I'm the Nerd Boy. I'm back on with another one for y'all. So, CYSA Plus, Cybersecurity Analyst Certification. Before I get into it, the first thing I want to do, I want to apologize for taking a break off. I just had to, get away from the camera for a while and make some things happen. And through the process, I achieved my cyber analyst cert. So, yeah, congratulations to that. But yeah, I'm back on. So, what is the CYSA Plus? The CYSA Plus is a cybersecurity analyst certification that is given to us, as individuals to be certified in cybersecurity. And it's given by CompTIA. CompTIA is one of the leading IT information technology test giving companies there is, right? So, yeah, we got that out the way. Now, basically, why did I take the exam, right? The reason why I chose the cybersecurity analyst certification, one was because I recently passed this Security Plus. Now, what I've learned, and by doing my research, is that once you have the Security Plus certification and you get the CYSA Plus cert, that automatically basically require your certifications, those two, as stackable certifications. So what that means is CompTIA would automatically give you the CSAP, which is the the security analytics professional. So you automatically become certified in that as well. So now I have 3 certifications in security based on just getting those previous 2. Now, that is something that I would say is very important because you get an extra certification. They give you one for free, basically. You automatically required to get that because you already have the Security Plus and you also have this cyber analyst. So that requires you to be an analytics professional as well. So that's become stackable. So then you will get a certificate from CompTIA as well as identification card that you can carry in your wallet, and you can actually show that you have stackable certifications, and you can just show that one certificate, and then it show all three, which is extremely good. To to me, I feel like that's awesome. But what key factors that I think you need to focus on in the test is incident response, basically, forensics, and security monitoring. It's extremely important. They're going to test you on that. They're going to test you on that, and they're going to keep testing you on that. It's really important that you focus on those three factors, because that basically identifies as cyber, Okay, so what study resources did I use? The study resources that I used was the book, which was the Cybex CYSA Plus study guide, and the other thing I used was the exam objectives, which I'm going to provide for you all. The exam objectives gives you everything. You read it from top to bottom. Just go over everything. The different areas that you want to focus on the test is threat and vulnerability management. I believe that is like 22% of the exam. Software and systems security, which is 18% of the exam. So that's two areas right there. The other is security operations and monitoring, and that's 25%. Incident response, 22%, and compliance and assessments, which is 13% of the exam. And once you get through that, you just study that, each area, and then you'll be able to pass. Another thing that I used was Stormwinds. Stormwinds is like, how can I say it? It's kind of like a study video teaching type, kind of similar to Udemy, but it's Stormwinds. It's to me, it worked a lot better. You actually get a live course, and you can watch it live, and you can be a part of that actual live course. You can raise your hand. You can talk to the professor. You can engage in the class like a real live college course, but it's not college. It's just you're getting a instructor to actually just teach you everything. And if you miss the live session with Stormwinds, you can actually watch the video, because they are recorded. So they record the live session, so then they'll post it there later, so you can actually get that and just watch it over and over and over. So that's another thing that is good to have. I would suggest Stormwinds, but a lot of people like Udemy, CBT Nuggets, and just a lot of different ones that's out there. But the one I would suggest is Stormwinds. Stormwinds is awesome. It is awesome. And when I say it's awesome, because once you get it, you can actually decide what it is you want to study. I mean, they have so many different areas of information technology that you can just pick and choose from, and you can just study it over and over and over again until you actually get it. And in between the study sessions that they have, they will actually provide you the PowerPoint presentations. They'll provide you the test material, where you can actually just take a test, like practice tests. And you can just keep doing it. And then you can download that onto your system, and you can just keep taking it. You can keep reading the slides, take notes. They got flashcards. And what I like to do is I like to take flashcards from Cybex and then take the cards from Stormwinds, and then I'll remake them, right? Which I'll make another set of flashcards, just write it down and study that as well. So while I'm studying theirs, I'll just grab a deck. I'll grab Cybex flashcards, study that. And when I don't want to use that, I'll grab my own that I created myself. I'll study that. And then Stormwinds, they have one. Let me just get that, study that. And of course, the Cybex and Stormwinds is digital, but the one that I created my own is physical, which is one that I can just grab and go, which is better, right? So you get the physical aspects of what you already wrote down, which helps you store in your long-term memory, and then you get the digital flashcards where you can actually, whenever you're on your computer, and sometimes, you know, we get bored on our PCs because we're always on them. So you just start studying your flashcards. Just go through a deck, and it might be like 300 or 400 flashcards. You just go through, and be honest, like you can go through all of them in less than a few hours. You know, if you're just sitting there bored, like I get sometimes. But yeah, if you don't have your PC, your eyes getting, you know, a little strained from just always, you know, watching the screen. Get your physical deck, and then go through those. Now, the next thing is, that's just a little bit of how I study, right? So one thing is read the study guide, create your flashcards, read Cybex flashcards from your book, from your textbook. Go through Stormwinds flashcards, right? Now, in the process of that, the study guide, the course material, not the course material, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. The exam objectives gives you everything, right? That's another thing you can use in place of like the flashcards, where you could just go through the exam objectives and just study that over and over and over, right? But this is where you're going to get your key information from. You get your key information from the exam objectives, and what you do is you learn the technologies, right? All the new technologies they're talking about in the exam objectives, learn it. It's important because they're going to be giving you real live scenarios, multiple choice questions. A lot of us, we're going to look at it and say, oh, yeah, it's just multiple choice, so yeah, I can pass that. No, it's not that easy. It's multiple choice, but it's a real live scenario where you are, it's something happening, you have to act on that, right? You have to figure it out, how to solve this real life scenario that just happened. That's what the multiple choice questions are like. It's like you're really there, fixing a problem in a multiple choice question. You know? So don't underestimate the test. My test was only 65 questions. And I had 3 hours to complete that test. They gave me 3 hours to complete, I think it was 65 or 68. I think it was 68. Might have been 68 or 65. But yeah, 3 hours. A 3-hour test. 3 hours. Now that's just crazy. So don't underestimate the test, because the test is serious. The performance questions, I would say I did have performance questions on my test. What I did was I tried to get through as many as I could, and as it got difficult, the ones that was difficult, I flagged it, and I just got back to them after. And even some of the multiple choice questions was difficult. Just flag it and come back to it. and then you can take that question over, and just really get into it a little more with the time you got remaining on your test. Remember that. That's always important, because the performance questions is even harder than the multiple choice questions. But all of them not as hard. All of them not as hard. Yeah. Try to knock out what you can. Go to your multiple choice. Come back to your performance, and you should be able to get through it. But the procedures, the policies and procedures is important. Learn that. So I can guarantee you, if you learn the technologies, you learn the policies and procedures, you learn the standards and the protocols, and I guarantee you'll pass the test. Those are important. Protocols, standards, policies and procedures, technologies. New technologies. If you already have your Security Plus, you'll understand it a little more. You might get you might have a better foundation of already, taking the test. But yeah, it's important. And the next thing is, after you did all that, you did all the studying, you did all the, you feel like you met all the requirements that was needed to take this test. Let's say that. You feel like you met all the requirements. Now, what I normally do is I'll test myself, right? So it's important. You can do that. Test yourself. Test yourself on this test before you actually go and just, jump out there and take the test. Test yourself. Because what I've learned from myself is, when I'm studying or when I'm taking a test, right? The practice test. When I'm taking a practice test, I'm seeing where I'm good at, and I'm seeing where I'm weak. So those are the key factors that you want to identify within yourself and say, okay, well, I see I'm really good in this area, so I don't even really need to really focus on that. I'm good in this area. So that means I was able to store the information and learn that I know what that is and I know what this means. Now, here I have another gap where I'm weak, right? And the weakness shows, okay, what you don't know. Okay, where you fail when you taking these tests and you say, oh, okay, well, how did I get that wrong? You got it wrong because you don't know that. You don't know that part. You know, but you don't know it. You know what I mean? You've probably seen it before, but you don't know it. So that's where you want to put majority of your focus. Majority of your focus goes to your weakness of the the weakness areas of the test that you don't know. So that's something that I do, and it really helps me, because now, okay, I've identified my weakness, so now I can focus on that area and say, all right, cool. So if my weakness is security operations and monitoring, I'm going to focus more on security operations and monitoring. And then once I understand that more, then okay, let me identify another weakness. Which one? Compliance and assessments. All right, let me focus on that. And now the more I study that, then now the more I become more stronger in that area, and then now I know it. And then I can go back to the strong parts. Still focus and study on the things that you already know, but at the same time focused on the weakness of the weakness areas of the part that you don't know more than you do that. So that way, now when it's time to test, test yourself again, practice. Keep taking the practice test, and I guarantee you, as you start to see yourself passing those, you getting those higher scores and getting those higher scores, you start to say to yourself, okay, yeah, now I'm ready. Let me go and take this test. And that's how I got through. So if I can do it, I know y'all can do it. Remember, find a study course. It can be Udemy, it can be Stormwinds, it can be like CBT Nuggets, whatever you want it to be, you can find it and just study on it. That's all you got to do. understand, remember this, understand the concepts. The concepts is what's going to get you through. You can learn all the material all you want, right? You can get it all down by the book. But if you don't understand the concepts, you still going to fail. My score, I got a 7. I think it was a 787. Yeah, I got a 787. All I needed was a 750 to pass. I got a 787. So I passed by like 37 points. So I made it over. I got over, you know? But remember, the concepts, that is the key. Over everything that I just told you all, the concepts is the key. That's what's going to get you through. Okay? Performance questions, concepts, get a study course like Stormwinds or Udemy, and, you know, base yourself on the questions that you're going to be taking. That you're going to be practicing, and that's on your weakness, because you're going to be good in certain areas. You might be good in threat and vulnerability management or software and system security, but you might be weak somewhere else. So wherever you're weak, put majority of your study and majority of your focus on that area, and then boom, you're going to pass. So my next test, I think I'm thinking about taking. I probably got to go back to Cisco, you know, because I'm good for the next 3 years with CompTIA. So it's time for me to recertify one of my Cisco certs. My next Cisco cert, I think I'm going to do CCNP or CCCS, which is the cybersecurity with Cisco. But I don't know. I don't know which one to do yet. You know, I need y'all help. Y'all can help me with that. In my next video, I might make, you know, which one should I choose? I don't know. Well, because I got to focus on another one. But I need to get, I'm still good for Cisco, probably like another year, but I need to go ahead and take another test and stay up to date, you know? So yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna take, but yeah, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna choose soon. I'm the nerd boy with Nerd Boy PCs, and you know I can't leave without letting you hear this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all right? And hit that bell button, okay? I'm gonna say it again. It's been a while since I said it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, okay? So you can stay tuned for more videos like this, where I'm teaching you all how to stay up to date on your certs and how to get these new certifications with CompTIA and Cisco, okay? All right, catch y'all on the next one.